Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Thursday, almost the weekend. Whew. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm trying my best to live right because I'm telling you, it has been really hot. And hell is not where I want to go. When I was younger, they used to sing this song, hell no, is something about, oh, I don't want to go to hell, hell no. And we thought that was like, oh my God, what in the world? You know? But listen, baby, I understand exactly why they were singing that song. Because I'm telling you, it's hot right here. But anyway, that's not what I'm on here to talk about. I want to talk about newness and how God wants to make things better for us. But unfortunately, we're the problem. We've decided that we don't want to change. We've decided that change is not for us, but then we're also feeling like things are not getting better for us. But I want to encourage you that we have to be willing to let go of the old. And for some of us, the old can be unforgiveness. The old can be just a mindset of wanting to do it this way. And I've been doing it this way. I've met people who say, this is just who I am. And you know what? That doesn't make it be the best that you can be. A lot of us, our character is shaped by the trauma that we've experienced in life. And so we have not been healed from it. So our attitude, the way we treat people, the way we speak to people, the way we feel about people, the way we gossip about people, a lot of that has to do with things that have happened in our past. And so we've decided that it's not worth it for us to forgive those situations because we believe that the people involved do not deserve our forgiveness. Well, I want to tell you that it's really not up to us to decide whether people forgive, need our forgiveness or deserve our forgiveness. But what the forgiveness does for us is it will make sure that we can get forgiven when we need forgiveness. You know what? That's the way I have to look at it. Because, as much as I try to do the right thing, I know there's going to come a time where I'm not going to do the right thing. I'm not going to make the best decision. And so I'm going to need to be able to go to Jesus and ask for forgiveness. And the only way I can do that is if on the other end, I am open to forgiving those who I feel like have offended me. And so I love this parable because Jesus is basically telling them, we got to be, open for the new things. Here we have John the Baptist who was coming and he was preaching about the Messiah. But some people didn't want to hear it because they were stuck with this. And I want to tell you the way that you're going to become unstuck in this season. Now we're in the month of July. So we got a few more months left before this year is over. I want to encourage you to be open to what God wants you to do. Because sometimes, not only that, we're also trying to take people into another season that God said the season is over. One of my favorite stories is when I think about Abraham and Lot. Lot was Abraham's nephew. And so I'm sure Abraham loved Lot. So I don't know how they got hooked up. I don't know if he asked Lot or Lot said, can I go with you, Abraham? But anyway, Lot ends up with Abraham. But when you read the story, you'll see it does not pan out the best. I mean, Lot goes and he chooses a place that is a really sinful place. And then Abraham has to come back and rescue Lot. But then later on, you will see that Abraham is promised things from God. He said, when you leave Lot where he is. In other words, Lot was not supposed to go with Abraham in this season. But Abraham was trying to take Lot. And for some of us, we're trying to take people, we're trying to take things, we're trying to take ideas to this next season. And God is saying it doesn't fit in this next season. Listen, quick example. I've been trying to do a few things and I wanted to get rid of the carpet in my room. And so I wanted to have my room tiled. But listen, when I decided to do that, I began to look around. And I said, I got to paint the room. I can't get brand new tile and the room is not painted. The baseboards, have not been redone. I mean, I started looking at that. And then I even started looking at my bedroom set that I've had for years. In fact, it was my parents' bedroom set. And I didn't want to get rid of it because it was an emotional tie for me and I wanted to keep it. But God said, you can't just do this right here without doing this. And so I'm like, even though it hurt my feelings, I was like, okay, I got to do this because if we're going to do something over here, we got to do it over here. And this is what God is saying, that in order to move and in order to advance, in order to get those promotions, in order to be connected to the people that God wants you to be connected, you have to be open and you can't keep holding on to this old stuff. And I'm going to tell you, I really did something that really was hard and, teared up. I was in my closet again and I was looking through and I saw something. And now this is really touchy. And it was my mom. It was a dress, I think, that she had in college. Now, guys, I don't look at that dress. I probably look at it only when I'm trying to do some cleaning. But I kept the dress. The Lord said the other day, throw the dress away. You're not looking at it, and you definitely not going to wear it. First of all, you can't even get one leg in the dress. It was so small. But I said, okay, God. So I took it and I threw it away. So what am I trying to tell you this morning? I'm trying to encourage you that that old stuff that we keep trying to bring in every year, some of us are moving places. We go to church, we go to a different church, we move to a different city, we move to a different job, and nothing changes because we keep that old mindset. So I'm telling you this morning, God wants to heal us so that we can prosper even more than what we're doing spiritually and materially. Some of us, we need to change our spending habits. We've been spending like we've been spending for years and years and years, and we keep complaining about money, but it's not so much the money, it's how we're spending it. We gotta change. So I just want to encourage y'all this morning, share this video because somebody wants to know, why are they stuck? They're stuck because they're not open to change. All right, I love y'all.